Well, today we're going to work on some instant buildings that I pulled up off back here the other day when I was cleaning up my layout. After finishing up two different sections with industrial district and back street structures of the instant buildings from Walthers, I decided I wanted to continue doing that with the main street stores, but my local hobby shop didn't have them. So I went on to Walthers and ordered them online. And when I saw that, I saw that the Old West Frontier were going to be discontinued, so I ordered those also. So I'm going to show you the other two that I have. You can see in the video right here, I have them all lined up in the back corner of my layout. So I think it looks pretty good. It gives it a little bit more detail than just the flat wall that you saw beforehand. And this is the first one we're going to work on right here. This is Instant Buildings. Oh, let me do it this way. This is Instant Buildings, Main Street Stores. And it's from Walthers. That's the one sheet. And oops, I gotta turn this sheet over. And here's the other sheet. Okay, and we got a bunch of storefronts on this side. Plus we have some fencing up here and some additional signs and some other things that we could set up on there. We got a barbershop sign here, so we could change anything that's up here, and then we could put a fence along the side here, and that'll go good with this over here. Go this way. These storefronts here, we could probably use one barbershop side. We got this sign here, we could put up there somewhere on there. And that'll give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 buildings. There's a outbuilding right there, and like I said, we got a fence. So we got a pretty good city block here that we could put back here in this area right there. And I also have this other one. It's still under plastic. I haven't taken it apart, but this is same thing, Instant Buildings, Old West Frontier. So we have some different buildings here, some older buildings and some wooden ones. There's a wooden one right there. Let's turn it this way so we can see this one. See, there's the wooden one, Reed's Livery. And we'll turn this one, and we have some storefronts on this one too. Some older ones, wooden buildings. And let me turn this one over so you can get a better shot at that. General store. And we got the old style sidewalk, wooden sidewalk, raised up except for on the bank. And you got a brick building on the end of it. So that's a pretty good selection. And that is going to go back there also. But that's what we're going to be working on. Let me get started on that right now. Good thing to do is always start off with a fresh blade. So I'm getting it out of my little handy dandy blade dispenser. right, I found what I needed. I got the thin stuff. I got a whole sheet of that. It's 22 by 28, and I got the foam board, which is a quarter inch, and I got a full sheet of that, so we're good to go. So that's a little bit smaller, but that'll be enough for the buildings, and I probably have enough for that second sheet of buildings also with this gator board, so we're good to go on all of that. I could have got everything on that one piece of foam board, but the fence and the signs I want to put on the thinner stuff. So that's going to go on that right there. And that's a little handy tool from the Dollar Tree. All right, I got all of them on my foam board. Here's this one here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut this into smaller pieces so I can work with it. That's the foam board right there. And then here, the signs, I have it on the black stock right here. I don't know what you call it, but it's a little bit thinner. You know, it's just heavy or light cardboard. I'm going to cut that off into smaller pieces so I could handle it a little bit better. It's a little bit too big for, you know, my workbench right here. One down and many more to go. This is the first one here. Extras for some other time. We'll put them back there a little bit later.